Good morning, Stevens County. I'm Chloe Harding, and I'm dressed as a hippie for Halloween.
And I'm Mackenzie Tomlinson, and I'm dressed as SpongeBob.
Today is our Halloween-themed newscast.
We have a ton of spooky stories.
It is October 28th, and this is SCTV.
Hi, and roll intro in 3, 2, 1. Load the sports package. Now pan up. And rolling in 3, 2, 1. Mike and cue the anchors.
It is time for the annual pumpkin decorating contest.
While we run our news packages today, Chloe and I will be busy painting these pumpkins. We just got started and we will see who can be the most creative by the end of the newscast.
Also, some other classes and pathways have been getting into the Halloween spirit by incorporating a little fun into their learning.
Healthcare recently used a little pumpkin carving to teach anatomy. Take a look.
So what we are doing today is a pumpkinectomy, and Miss Ryder taught us about going into the OR to practice safety.
We also did a pumpkin pathology, and we researched diseases.
While we are busy painting, we want to take a minute to talk about a new program that our exceptional learning students have been participating in.
They now have the opportunity to participate in each of our CTAE pathways in a program known as Career Competency. Morgan White has more on this now.
Career Competencies is a class that you go in and you, for a few weeks, get to see what each CTAE class is about. The students that I'm bringing in get to experience each class and get to be in there with kids that they don't get to usually be around. They're having a wonderful time. They love it. They love it when I come in because I know that I'm coming to get them to take them to another class. They love being in here, and they've loved every single class we've been to. We've done graphic arts and we've done healthcare. We're finishing up construction.
So we've been making a cutlass.
Okay, and what do you have in your hand? Hold that up.
A bead. So we got some wood and we drawed it with a bead and we cut it out and then we sand it, and so now it's gonna go on top of my cutlass.
I have had a wonderful time accompanying my kids to the CTAE classes. They've had a great time in Miss Ryder's class doing CPR, and had a wonderful time in Miss Tankersley's class working on horror films. I think that's been one of their favorite things to do. They had a great time with the green screen, they had fun with the sound effects, and I think the peer interaction has been really great. They got to go into the sound room, which I think they all enjoyed, and we got to crunch up potato chips, and we got to make noise with shoes and celery, and I just think that hands-on experience was a real joy for them. I think it's been a great program for everybody.
Come up closer. Can you say rah?
There you go.
Sounds like the
Alright, stand up. Sam.
And this is Brendan.
Today we're going to be talking about how we produced our horror film in our first level of audio and video technology.
We first start with this one.
Ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Bye.
Bye.
Say that. 3, 2, 1. Open it.
So go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Morgan. Now we want to take a moment to congratulate our Teacher of the Year, Miss Amy Hembry, who teaches at Toccoa Elementary.
And Betty Jamison of the 5th Grade Academy was named as the 2022-2023 Support Staff Person of the Year, and both awards were announced at the football game last week. Take a look.
School System 2022-23 Support Person of the Year is Betty Jamison of the Stevens County 5th Grade Academy. We wanted to she's a fantastic teacher. We couldn't be more proud. We love her. Congratulations.
The JROTC Raider team had a fundraiser last Saturday at Walmart, and it was a huge success.
The goal was for cadets to do push-ups for money. It was $1 for 5 push-ups.
And 3 cadets, Sean Seeley, James Morgan, and Jerome Maxwell, personally did over 1,000 push-ups.
The program exceeded their fundraising goal and would like to thank the community for their support.
Our band and auxiliary had to compete last Saturday at Flowery Branch. We competed against 5 other schools in our division. Flags and Dance Line took first, Majorettes took second, and Silks got third. And I caught up with Mr. T to get his take on the competition. And here's what he had to say.
So Saturday was interesting because we had a late night the night before with a drum off, full football game. And I was extremely proud of how the band and auxiliary handled Friday night and then after the game and then Saturday. I really think we did probably our 2 best runs of our halftime show, Friday night and then Saturday afternoon. A lot of times groups will fall back on old habits, and the band and auxiliary this year have managed to push through and be willing to try a new way to do things, even when we're just into the nitty-gritty part of the season.
So here we have our 2 pumpkins. We are both doing minions to make it fair in the judging, even though I'm going to win. And I think we're going to finish up here, and while we finish, we're going to toss it over to the sports.
Hey everyone, I'm Jackson Moore.
And I'm Drake Fleming.
The boys cross-country team is advancing to state.
They clutched up and finished when it mattered.
State will be held in Carrollton, Georgia, and the team will leave next Friday.
Basketball tryouts were also this week.
It's early, but we look forward to hearing more from basketball, wrestling, and the other winter sports. Now it's time for a football recap.
SCTV, you know what it is. Hey fellas, we ain't gonna ever back down from nobody. I don't care who it is. This is a brotherhood. And if we stand strong together, we can't be denied. If one of us go down, we have another, and another, and another that's ready to fight. So let's hit this field and bang them, bang them, bang them. Somebody, light me up.
Everybody do.
Hill, yeah, we deep, don't try me, boy. I be with my squad, catching bodies, boy. Yo, we too deep, talking crazy, that'll get your murk. Coming down the hill, yeah, we real, and we getting turned. Turn up, hit the field, and we shut them down. Turn up, turn this valley to a body town. Everybody going nuts, yeah, we hitting hard and showing up. Offense, them boys, they going crazy, and the defense turning up. 300. Now we just ain't got no chill, you know we for real. We turn it when we hit the field. Everybody with us is real, and they going crazy like soon as we run down the hill. That's all you gon' hear when we knocking you out. You thought you was real, but that's not what you bout. Coming down the hill, yeah, we deep, don't try me, boy. I be with my squad, catching bodies, boy. Yo, we too deep, talking crazy, that'll get your murk. Coming down the hill, yeah, we real, and we getting turned. Turn up, hit the field, and we shut them down. Turn up, turn this valley to a body town. Everybody going up.
like to dedicate my jersey to Coach Underwood. Just what he's done in my life. He's just been a big role model for me in my football career.
Oh, that's awesome. I'd like to dedicate my jersey to Miss Smith. I just feel like she was a big role model in my healthcare career, especially with helping me get my CNA certification, as well as helping me get certified actually for CNA.
I would like to dedicate my jersey to Miss Fisher. She's very loving, caring, and kind, and she wants all her students to succeed, and she prepares us for college also, so yeah, that's what I'm. Preparing for college.
Now the Indians will have to put last week behind them and get focused on Oconee. We will travel there to play tonight. Rhett Airwood is here to talk about the student section. Rhett?
Tonight's game is at 7:30. The theme is Halloween. Please wear an appropriate costume.
Thanks, Rhett. Do not forget we have a bus load of the student section going to the game tonight. We hope to see you there.
So we're about to finish up our pumpkins, but we would like to leave you with the winner of this year's horror film contest.
This is one of our favorite projects in audio video classes, so try not to get too scared.
We'll show you our pumpkins right after it. Make sure to leave a comment on who won.